Hey guys, I'm going live just a little earlier tonight. I'm trying to figure out this issue here with StreamYard. I don't know what is going on. But I am live. Back in the flannel again in cold New England. Why is this doing this? I can't see any of the chat. Don't know what's going on, guys. I'm afraid to touch anything here because I'm afraid to screw it up. Let me try this. Sorry guys, I'm just playing around with this before we get going here. I don't know why this is doing this. Very, very strange. Normally I can see you guys' chat, but I can't, for some reason, see it on my StreamYard thing in front of me. Very odd. They must have done an update, and every time they do an update, you know what that does. So I'm going to have to look down to comment to you guys. Hi, Denise. How are you? Hi, Dodie. I'm just starting a little bit earlier tonight, trying to work out some of these kinks. I don't know what's going on here as far as StreamYard. It's being very weird. Normally I can see the chat, but for some reason I can't tonight. I don't know why. Let me see if... See, these are the benefits of going a little bit early, because this way I can see what's going on here. Orientation settings are disabled. Oh, okay, well. Well, that's correct. That's correct. And you guys can hear me, I'm sure. Hi, Justine. How are you? Hi, Briarly. Hello to everyone. I hope everybody's staying warm and cozy. Can you guys hear the music? Is it too loud? Because I don't want to have it too loud, because if you can like hear it really clearly, sometimes YouTube kind of gives me a strike. So I just want to make sure. So I'm very cognizant of that now. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Hey, Bill. Thank you very much. It's good to be back home. Home sweet home. More like cold, sweet cold. Hence the flannel. It's freezing. Music is okay? All right. As long as you can't like hear it like super clearly. It's just like a jazz channel that I have on, it's through YouTube on my TV. You guys should check it out. I can't remember the name of the channel that runs it, but they play all like vintage jazz and stuff for like coffee time or relaxation, or you know, that kind of a thing. It's kind of a fun channel. I like listening to that, as opposed to the 40s channel on Sirius XM. I can't always have that on during my show because they tend to play the old Bing Crosby shows. So I don't want to take away from Bing, you know. Oh, I think Chris just jumped in. Let me see if I can pull him in. Invite guests. No, that's not it. Guess. Chris. Add. Chris, are you there?
I'm here.
I'm having issues with my StreamYard. I don't know if... I have no idea. I usually have like on the side of my my image, There's usually the live chat, and it's not showing up.
On StreamYard?
Yeah.
They probably changed
So
the
I don't know what's
interface.
going on. Huh?
I said they probably changed the interface. Yeah, I don't see that either on mine. I have to go to the comments section. That's weird.
Fantastic.
It's not you.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of people that use StreamYard that are not going to like this because now I can't see any of the comments. I actually have to look down on my phone. I see Karen K. Hi, Karen K. Love that picture, Karen. Wish I was there to have some with you. I'm so glad you liked it. Yes, happy Groundhog's Day, everybody. Unfortunately, he saw his shadow.
And it's also National Hedgehog Day, too.
It's what?
National Hedgehog Day.
National Hedgehog Day. Chris and I love hedgehogs.
The same day as Groundhog Day.
That is too cute. That's adorable. I see Heather Marie. I see Sandra Fish. Hello, hello. Yes, the weekend goes really fast, Brierly, let me tell you. Heidi, hello. Yes, exactly. What's going on here? What's happening? What is this? What's going on here? What's going on? What is happening? I don't know. We were just chatting about StreamYard. I don't know. They did something where I can't see the chat log now. Usually I see it right next to my picture, and I can't see it. I actually have to look down. Chris and I'll have to look into that at some point, probably after the show. But, oh well, we'll just make do for it tonight. I'll just have to keep looking down. You guys will see my profile.
That or we'll give you another, we'll build another stand for your, this time for your iPad, just like you have for your phone. You know?
Seriously. Actually, you know what? I could probably do that. You know what? Why don't I do that? I'll just stand it up in front of me.
And that's why they pay me the big bucks.
Right, right. Hey, there we go. That works. So now I'll just keep looking down. At least it's not doing this every 5 minutes. So, yes, we're back from our vacation, safe and sound. Yes, we got back last night around 9 o'clock, and we both went home and threw in a batch of laundry, brushed our teeth, and jumped into bed because we were wiped. We were so tired. Hi, Allie. How are you? Let's hear it for Sonic. He's the Hedgehog. That's right, Sonic the Hedgehog. Yep. Absolutely. Yeah, I just thought I'd come in a little bit early so we can chit chat. I'm sorry I wasn't able to get you guys a preview of all the things that I'm going to sell tonight, so it'll be a surprise. Some of you guys like surprises, some of you don't. So, but I got a lot of stuff in front of me here. I got 20 items tonight, nothing crazy. A lot of smalls. I know some of you like kind of small things, so I have some smalls. I had to quickly get things together this morning, and again, I couldn't do a video like I normally do either Friday or Saturday because we weren't here, so I had no idea what I was going to be selling today until this morning. So ransacked my basement and pulled up whatever I possibly could. Yeah, surprises are nice, Denise. Agree. Hi, Florida Golden Girl. Yep. Yeah, it'll be fun. Oh, you're going down? Oh, Claudette's going down to Florida in 3 weeks to visit friends? Yep. That's good. Hi, Elaine Marie. How are you? Good to see all you guys. I just started early just so I could say hello to everybody.
Yeah, and see that, Jeff? My YouTube went immediately to top chat or top comments.
Did it really?
Yeah, and usually, yeah. So good old technology.
Live chat. Yeah, make sure you guys are in live chat, not top chat, regardless of what device you're using, whether it's your iPhone or your iPad or your TV, if you're doing it through your TV.
Yeah, we'll go through that again when you go through your
Yeah.
shtick.
Do I have a hot tea? No, I had some coffee earlier after dinner. I just had pizza tonight. I didn't feel like cooking anything. So, had pizza and I had coffee. I know, right? Pizza and coffee? Yeah, well. I had to warm myself up. Tina Lane, hello. Yes, we're home safe and sound. Yep. We got in last night at 9 o'clock. No issues with the flight. But our prayers go out to all these people that were affected by all these tragedies this past week. When we go away on vacation or, go away anywhere, we try not to watch the news because it just ruins your vacation. So we try not to look at the news, but we did see some of the things that happened. And so, we hope that everybody that's affected, is managing to the best of their ability. So they're in our prayers. It's an awful thing. Awful things. My voice is scratching. Maybe it's the
It's the music. Yeah, turn it down a little bit.
Let me lower the radio, guys. That's why I was wondering.
Yeah.
If it was higher.
It kind of sounded like a sick violin.
All right, how is it now? Is that better?
That is better.
That's better? Okay. Maybe the music was interfering or something. I don't know. Sorry about that. Hard to cross the ocean, though. Yes. I've actually never been over the ocean. Never been over the pond. Chris and I would like to at some point, but
I've been over several oceans, but not to Europe specifically.
Not to Europe. No, we haven't been to Europe yet. It's on our list. We were going to take a cruise a few years ago, but we all know what happened a few years ago. So that didn't materialize. So we had to cancel that.
Well, that was the foolishness that's going on in Europe, not necessarily. It wasn't the C word. You got to be careful. It's so funny. YouTube, because there's a couple other streamers that I watch, and if they mention the C word that we all lived through 4 years ago, they actually will get a warning on their accounts. It's interesting how they're still, it's weird. So they call it the event, if you can believe that.
Okay, well, the event.
The event.
Oh, there's Alicia. Hi, Alicia. Thank you very much. Yes, we're home safe and sound. Back in the flannel again. I've been so cold all day today. My fingers are like icy cold, Elisa. It's like I have Raynaud's disease. Ugh. I went into the shower before and I literally thought that the shower was scalding hot. But it was just that my hands were cold.
We're also in that dry weather too. Cold and dry.
Yeah, dry is right. I know it's only, I don't know if you guys do this, but we have, I usually have a humidifier going in the house. Some people have it with their central system for their heat, but I just have a humidifier going down here and it's 41% humidity in here. I usually try to keep it at 50%. I cannot bring it up to 50%. It just can't. So low 40s is like the highest I can bring it up. I was even boiling water on the stove just to get humidity in the air. So. Oh, you have Raynaud's, do you? I know it's a lot of people have it. It affects women more than men, but as you know, preaching to the choir, right?
It's interesting. I am seeing more of that too with my teaching with scuba.
What, Raynaud's?
Yeah. Raynaud's, yeah. It's becoming, well, maybe it's just coincidental because I know what it is, and it definitely seems like more and more people have it.
The girl I work with has it, and she's got like one of her fingers started turning blue. She was flipping out. She didn't know what was going on. She was making an appointment with a doctor.
Yeah.
That was the last I heard. I don't know. I have to find out how she's doing. Humidifiers are a must. Wisconsin winters are brutally cold and dry. Yes. Got to have those humidifiers going. People come and ask me those questions all the time at the store, and they're like, "Oh, like my skin is dry, or I'm coughing." I'm like, "Do you have a humidifier?" Some of them look at me like, "What's that?" It's like, but some people don't know, so that's where we, come in to help to educate the public and let them know, hey, simple as going to, a little store near you and buy a $20 humidifier, fill it up with water, and let it go. So what time is it? Oh, it's 8 o'clock already. Ta-da! We're live. No, we've been live. We already have 45 people here. Everybody's like, what's going on? Is my time wrong? No, I just started early, everybody. So, yep, started a little bit early, just to say hello. You have fish aquariums with humidity. Yeah, it's natural, perfect. I put all of my flowers, or not my flowers, my plants. I put all my plants in the look at this, the poinsettia. I was like, I'm gonna come back. That thing's gonna be dead. This thing will not die. I'm telling you, I don't know what I must have somehow grew a green thumb.
I am shocked.
Look at it.
Wow.
I had all of my plants, guys. I don't know if you guys do this when you go away on vacation. I put all of my plants. I have a lot of plants upstairs. I put them all in the bathtub. So I fill up the bathtub, and they all go. They're in clay pots. So the clay pots, they absorb the moisture. They all went in the bathtub. So they were all in the bathtub when we were gone. And they did great. They loved it. I came back, they were flourishing, especially the snake plant opened up. Like a lot of them were drying up. They were starting to curl. Now they've opened, flattened out. Like they're kind of like, what a snake plant is, those long leaves. And then if they're dry, they kind of curl up. These opened right back up again. All my plants, beautiful. So that's the trick. Fill it up, fill up the bathtub, put your plants in there, give them a bath while you're gone.
They had a spa vacation.
They did.
A thermal spa.
They had a thermal spa. Yeah, so the humidity was fine in the bathroom. I brought that upstairs. I had that next to the bathtub. I didn't put it in the bathtub. I had it next to the bathtub because the container itself has the plastic pot that the poinsettia came in inside of it. So it just absorbed. So I filled that with water. So it just absorbed just what it needed and let off whatever humidity. And then I have a peace palm as well that somebody had given us this summer. And that's been doing well too. Had that up there. All my plants were fine. So pretty happy about that. Let's see, who have I missed that popped in here? Oh,
Midway
I
just
see
jumped
Judy.
in.
Hello, Judy. I see Midway Rose. Hello, Midway Rose. And yeah, hands have always been an olive salt scrub. Yeah, we stopped at a store when we were down in Florida that had some scrubs and like hand lotions and things. I bought myself a couple of things. Chris did too. Yeah. Because we'll do whatever it takes to stay moist, for a lack of a better word. I know some people don't like that word. So now that it's a little after 8, I'll just let you guys know. Please be sure to don't forget to thumb up the video for me. I would appreciate it. There's 53 of you here now, so if you could do that, that would be gratefully appreciated. If you are new, I did pick up a few new people. So just so you know, any of these items that I have tonight are all offer ups. So we're going to start at a specific price, and then the pricing will go up from there. You'll bid in the chat. Chris will put in the start bid. And then as people bid, eventually I'll get to a point where I'm going to count each item down from 10 to 1. And the highest bidder before the stop, Chris will put in a stop when I say, bid end or, auction end or stop. He'll put the stop in there, and the highest bidder before the stop will be the winner of the item. I use Pirate Ship to ship anywhere in the country. If you live far Other than Massachusetts, where I am from Mass, I ship out of Massachusetts. If you look across country, it's going to be a little bit, the pricing may be a little bit higher. Although I noticed the prices have come down just a little bit since the holidays. And I noticed that the postal service prices have actually been cheaper than UPS, which is very unusual. But I'm thrilled because we get the free pickup. So I get to just stack my boxes on my porch, and my mailman just comes in, picks them up, and goes. So I don't have to bring them to the post office. So that's a double plus for me. So I definitely like it when Pirate Ship picks a USPS as opposed to UPS, and they've been the cheapest lately. So, and of course, just remember, it goes by weight. So I weigh everything out, package everything, and then I will send you an invoice, which includes the price of the items and the shipping. So these items, the prices that you bid on tonight, does not include the shipping. I will add that to that and send you an invoice through PayPal. If you don't have PayPal, that's fine. I can still invoice you as a guest. Please be aware that it is cold, in case you didn't know. Any of these items arrive, they are glass. So if any of these items arrive at your home, please bring the box inside and let them come completely to room temperature before you unbox them. Because the cold temperatures hitting the warm temperatures of the room in your home could actually cause the glass to crack or break. So please be aware of that. If you are new as far as the PayPal situation is concerned, if you don't have PayPal, that's fine. I can still bill you as a guest. I will need your real name, your YouTube name, the email address associated with your PayPal. And if you don't have PayPal, it's fine. I can still bill you as a guest, like I said. I would also need your real address and your zip code. And any information you think I might need if you haven't purchased from me before. If you've already purchased from me before, I don't need any information. I have you guys all saved in my backlogs. So it just pre-populates. So, but if you're brand new to my channel and you're a new bidder, I will need your info. What else, Chris? As far as the lag goes, there is always a lag. So get your bids in early. So if you're something here that you like, make sure that you get your bid in ahead of time. Don't wait until I'm counting things down and I'm down to 3, 2, 1, because your lag may be showing me starting at 10, when in fact the bid is just going in to stop. So get your bids in. Bid like you really want it. Hi, Circle 7 Farms. Hi, Mark Peterson. I'm sorry, I'm looking down here, guys, because there's an issue I'm having with StreamYard. For some reason, it's not showing me the chat next to the... So I'm just saying hello to anybody that might have popped in. I see Kels. Hi, Kels. But what else? Yeah, USPS has been really fast lately. They've been really, really good. They've been very, very good, and the cheapest. I'm like shocked because when I do the pirate ship, it actually calculates and tells you the cheapest. That's always been the cheapest in the past week, the past time I did the past sale I had. So as far as invoices go, it'll be either today or tomorrow. I will be sending out my invoices. So you may get a shipping notice before you get an invoice. It might be because I'm in the process of packaging your items, and I actually will do the shipping, and then I will send you an invoice. So you might get a shipping notice before you get an invoice. It's because I like to package everything first, and then I get you an accurate shipping weight before I send you an invoice. It's just how I do it. I don't know. It's just how I'm comfortable doing it. If you have any questions at all, feel free to email me. My email is right here. If you have any questions at all, if you're watching this video after the live and there's any items that you notice that do not sell, I'll try to mention them at the end. You can actually email me and we can work something out via email if there's anything that doesn't sell tonight. All right. Let's see here. Anything I missed, Chris? I think I got everything.
Nope, I think you covered everything.
Let's see if Chris is still there. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, I'm here.
There's a little bit of a lag, I think. Okay. All right, guys. So shall we begin? Let's see here. So I have, I think, what, 20 items I think I did? 20 items, but I have one item that has, it's basically a whole set. And somebody, I'm not sure who it was, had actually bought the, hi Dodie Williams. I had a cruet set that had, it was a cruet set, and it was like a little mustard. I can't remember who bought it from me, but it was a matching cruet set that went to this set that I have here. So that's towards the end. So, and this is all going to be a surprise for you guys because I didn't do a preview. So let's get started. I have something I haven't brought to you guys before, Amberina. Chris, if you could put 18 doll hairs on the screen, please. Now, this is made by Indiana Glass. It's the Monticello pattern. Really beautiful. But I should note right away that it does have a little bit of somebody must have whacked it against the wall or something. See the little cracks here on the handle where the handle's applied to the basket? You can kind of see it in the glass. Chris, is that showing up?
Yes. Yep. If you turn it a little bit more towards the light, up a little bit. Yep. There you go.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see, but you can see those. They almost look like straw marks. Now, you can't really feel them, but if you go underneath here, you can feel a little bit of roughness. So it's probably somebody might have whacked it against the wall or something, but it does not take away from its beauty. And you can still hold it in the basket. I got my hand underneath, don't worry. And it is a beautiful piece. And it is Amberina. It's made by Indiana Glass. And this was called their sunset color, even though we call this Amberina. This was their sunset color. It's just really beautiful. It has no other damage beside those little cracks there, but it doesn't take away from the basket itself. It's really beautiful.
And it has that should have a little bit of a weight to it, right?
A little bit of a weight, not super. It's not super heavy. I mean, I've had glass that's much heavy. I have a piece here that's like really heavy, but it's a good heft to it. They called it a bride's basket. So if anybody collects Amberina, I don't think it does.
No,
it does not glow. No, this one does not glow. I mean, maybe a little bit, but not really.
Measurements? Someone's asking for?
Okay, so let's see. Measurements. Sorry, guys. I know I'm bad with the measurements. And again, I did a lot of this really, really quick.
That's okay.
Between yesterday and today. It's about 7.5 inches tall. So from top of the handle to the bottom, about 7.5 inches tall. The basket itself is about 6 inches by 6 inches square. And it's a square basket. And there's the bottom of it.
Put some potpourri in there, some candy.
Yeah, I know, right?
Candy
Perfect
hearts.
for Halloween around the fall time. Put your candy corn in there. Look at how shiny it is. It's actually in really good condition aside from that little, somebody whacked it against the wall or whatever they did with it. I don't know. Or it got caught on something. But you can't even really see it unless you're really looking for it. And it's beautiful. The handle itself is all yellow. And then has the yellow base and then the orange red. I just love it. It grew on me after a while. I never really liked Amberina, but it grew on me. It's a nice piece. Chris likes Amberina.
I do.
He's already got this piece, so.
I have a similar piece, yes.
I found it and I said, "Are you interested?" He said, "I already have it." I said, "Okay, thank you very much." So it's really pretty. Yeah.
All right, we have a bid on that.
All right, so we have a bid. So I'm going to count it down. If anybody else wants to jump in, feel free. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. It's very pretty. Bride's Basket in the sunset color. Actually looked that up in my Indiana glass book. Yes, I finally got an Indiana glass book. I think I told you guys that.
Yes, you
I
did.
love that book. We have so much Indiana glass around here. I actually have a couple pieces tonight that are Indiana glass.
Okay, that one is going to, oh, sorry.
Is it Doty?
Doty, yep. Sorry.
Doty Williams? Okay, Doty, thank you so much.
Had a moment there for a second. Sorry about that.
That's
yep,
all right.
Doty.
I have my iPad like upright so in front of me so I can see it too. So yeah, congrats, Doty. Thank you so much. That'll be coming out to you. All righty. So next up, guys, we have what is this? Okay, this is pretty wild. When I saw this, I was like, wow. A lot of you had emailed me several times saying, could you bring some more mid-century things? So I have a couple of mid-century things here tonight. Hopefully it's something that you guys are interested in. Wait until you see this. Now, you guys know what a chafing dish is? Chris, we're going to start this at 18. This is a chafing dish. And this is made by, and I'm going to try if I can pronounce it. It's Buhner and Wehner Company. They were in business from 1930 to 1960. They were eventually sold to Pfalzgraf in 1969. So that's some information that I found today. And it's marked BW Buenilium. That's the company. So what it has is it has a wooden handle on the top, has a wooden handle on the side. And when you take the top off, what you would do is you would put your food or whatever you want to keep hot in here. So I could take it off. Well, this is the part on the bottom here that holds your little heating element, which is usually the what is that stuff, Chris?
Sternum.
The sternum or sterno. This is your sternum.
I got you.
Sterno.
It's sterno. Yes.
I'm sure Alicia's laughing at that one. Hi, Bonnie Adams. Yeah, so you put your food in this part, right? And then you would put just a little bit of water in the base itself, and then you would put this back in here, and it would keep it nice and hot on the table, and people could just serve themselves whatever right from this. And it's very, very 60s looking to me, doesn't it? With that wooden handle, and then the lid. Here's the lid. That goes right on top. Has a nice little design around the edge. There's a little bit of a kind of like a ruffled design here, and has a little bit of a ruffled design around the edge here. Yeah, and this is like, I would say it's probably walnut. It's got a little metal top here, and the handle matches here. Pretty cool piece. And you set this whole thing right on your table on the holder. And it's a chafing dish. As a matter of fact, I just watched a Julia Child episode the other day, and she used the chafing dish for something. What the heck was she making? Oh, bananas Foster. And she was doing like a flambe. And she poured the alcohol in, and then she lit it on fire, and the pyrotechnics in her dining room. So you can make your bananas Foster right in this. How cool is that? Very mid-century. So I know some of you are asking, we need to bring some mid-century. It's not easy to find around here, but when I find it, I'll bring it. And the bottom is marked, that company that I was telling you about. I think it's the bottom of the dish itself, yeah. I'll hold that up to you so you can see it. Yep, there you go. That's the company that made it. Okay. So there it is. Pretty cool. Has some scratches on the top. I cleaned it as, best I could. But it does have some scratches. Like here and there. See? A few little scratchings. But it doesn't take away from the piece. It's still really cool. So Not sure if anybody's interested, but we will count it down. Yeah, it's perfect for potatoes, Bonnie. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. So there is that. I was like, well, it looks mid-century to me, so I can't get any more 60s and 70s than that.
And that one's going to be a pass, Jeff.
Okay, no problem. The next item I have, I know you guys liked these the last time I had them. Chris, this is going to be $20 on the screen, please. This is an art glass perfume decanter. Another one that I found. Is this not beautiful? Look at this. When I ever washed and cleaned it up, look at how shiny it got. And look at how beautiful that is. So these pieces here are purple. And the glass inside, the glass is clear, but it has like a pinkishy white on the inside that gives it that swirl color. Isn't that beautiful? And it has its little dauber that comes out. There's the dauber. You put your perfume in there and give yourself a little bit of a perfume daub in the morning. And there's no chips or damage on this at all. And I just thought this was absolutely gorgeous. I'm sure it's not super old because it is art glass, but it is absolutely beautiful. So, I thought that was really pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? And these are they almost look like shells. They pretty? For your ginate, exactly, for my ginate.
Yeah, Jeff, confirming you're going to be sending invoices today and tomorrow, correct?
Tomorrow and Tuesday.
Tomorrow and Tuesday. Okay, because you said today before. Okay.
Oh, I'm
Bonnie
sorry.
was
Yeah,
asking.
no. It's going to be, it's going to be, I'll be sending out invoices starting tomorrow morning through Tuesday. Yeah. Yeah, after the show, you think oh, heck no, I'm going to bed. 10 o'clock, I'm going to bed. I'm not doing any packing or invoicing tonight. No, I'm not ambitious. So yeah, this is really beautiful, and there's no damage to this at all. So I'm not sure. I know somebody had interest in some of these perfume type things last sale I had, so figured I would bring another one to you in case you're interested. So we'll count this down: 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. I think I saw D pop in here. There's D. Hi, D. How are you, darling? How you doing? Hope you're staying warm up there. Must be colder up there than it is down here. It's like 19 degrees down here tonight.
And that one is a pass.
Okay, no problem. All right, next up, guys, we have a beautiful pink depression glass serving bowl. Chris, we're going to have 18 on the screen, please. This is a Macbeth Evans pink depression glass in the American Sweetheart, I think it's called. Is it American Sweetheart? It's American Sweetheart. Yeah, American Sweetheart. See the pattern? Yeah, and it looks clear, but it's pink. It's like a light pink. It's very pretty. You can use it as a master berry bowl. They would, put like the fruit salad or berries in here, and then there would be little ones to go with this that matched it that you could serve, because that, that's how they used to have. They used to have like a, a fruit like, setting during a dinner or whatever, dinner party or whatever. You'd have like a fruit course is what I was looking for. So it's in very good shape. Of course, has a little bit of wear at the bottom, but that's typical. But no chips or cracks or dings or nicks or anything. Really, really pretty. It's a nice pattern. I always like the American Sweetheart pattern. Very pretty. Isn't that nice? And there's the bottom. Yeah. Very pretty. And the size, did I mark it down here? 8.5 inches across. So it's 8.5 inches. And as far as its height, 3 inches tall, 8.5 inches wide. Beautiful bowl. And even if you wanted to, you know, glam it up and use it as like a center bowl and put your fruit in it, you know, like during the day or whatever on your kitchen table, you can do that too. Really pretty. It's an amazing shape. It was a nice thing to find. So in case
and that's
this stuff, huh?
And that's a darker pink, not that lighter pink that we saw a couple weeks ago. Remember, you had one pink that was very, very light to see, and the other this one.
Well, this isn't super dark. It's light pink. Well, I mean, you could probably see it. I mean, it's probably really showing
it
up,
is,
especially against my shirt.
Yeah.
So it's not dark pink. It's, you know, it's light pink. This is from the 1930s. So, and I don't believe it glows, but I will check. No, it doesn't have a glow to it. Pink never glowed. Glued. So very pretty, nice bowl. So we'll count this down: 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Macbeth Evans.
Okay. That is going to Karen K for 22.
Karen K. Thank you, Karen. That is gorgeous. You will love that. So glad you like that too. I love you. Do you collect the pink depression glass, Karen? Because I think if you guys remember a few months ago, I did a thrift haul of all this pink depression glass that I found. So I was going to bring that closer towards spring, Easter. I've got a lot of it. So, hey, John Robert, how are you? And Joan, I see Joan. Hello, Joan. Dreamboat Annie, hello. Just saying hi to those folks popping in. All right, guys. So this next item I saw was covered in tons of dust. And I was like, this is gorgeous. And I was like, this looks like Fostoria to me. But I came home and did a little bit of research. And sure enough, it's Fostoria. So Chris, $14 on the screen, please. This is a comport. It's 4¼ inches tall. And it is 4.5 inches across, and it's square. And this is Fostoria. And the pattern is called Heather. Really pretty. Isn't that beautiful? And there's no damage to this at all. And it's clear glass. And you can just tell it's Fostoria because that glass is so smooth and so polished. And this is etched into the glass. It's not cut, it's etched. And it has this beautiful decoration around the edge, almost like little raindrops, little dewdrops. Isn't that pretty? And it's a square, not round, but the bottom is round. And then it has this really nice base to it. Isn't that beautiful? It was so nasty when I found that. I said, ew. I said, oh, I'll get it home. I'll clean it. And look at how beautiful it came out. It is beautiful. After removing several layers of nicotine and fur and fuzz, and it's beautiful. And they call it a compote or a comport. I guess a comport is a smaller version of a compote. Compote would be a little bit bigger. Would be the same type of thing, but bigger. And a compote, I believe, I could be wrong, usually has a cover. Not always. But I thought that was really pretty. And for its size, it actually has a good weight to it. Because it is Fostoria. There's the base again. It's not marked or anything. Yeah. So we'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Very, very pretty. Oh, and it glows too. In case any of our glowworms out there. I made a note that it glows.
Okay, the winner of that one is Kells for 14.
Okay, Kells. Well, there you go. It glows too. Look at that. So this is from the 40s. They made this pattern, I think, I wrote a note here, 1949 to 1971. So this is from the 40s because it does have that, it does have the glow to it. So that's an earlier piece. Thank you, Kells. All right, guys. Next up, I have these really cool, talk about mid-century now. Those of you that like mid-century, some of you that don't are going to be like, ooh. But this was the style. So check these out. Chris, if you could put $12 on the screen, please.
Ew.
I know, not a lot of people like it, but this is the style. These were either butter pats or coasters. So these are actually bone china. And it's called Oberon or Oberon. Yeah, Oberon. Made by the Minton company. Let's see. Fine bone china made in England. And it has a gold rim on it. And you get 4 of them. And I'll hold that up for you so you guys can see that. So there those are. And they're cool, and they're all the same pattern on every single one. You can use them as coasters or butter pats. It reminded me almost like of a, I don't know, almost like an Asian pattern because they look like fans, don't they?
Yes, they do.
They're I just think they're cool. I thought they were very, very cool. You know, I don't believe these were used as ashtrays because they would be heavily destroyed, and you would not want to do that. I mean, it's fine bone china. Putting your cigarettes out in fine bone china. Huh. Even back when. Holy cats. So they're all the same pattern on every single one, and you get 4 of them. So anybody that likes those types of colors. My mom loved her orange and brown. It was always a big thing with me and my mom. Mom, you and your orange and brown. Our living room growing up, my mom, they built their house in 1962, I believe it was, or 63. And my mother did her whole living room in orange and brown. Oh, yes. Orange carpet, brown upholstery on the couch. Yep. These would have went perfectly right on our coffee table. Even the lamps were orange and brown. But you know what? It's like when I was a kid, I'd look back, I'd be like, ugh, this stuff's old. But now I look back, I'm like, that was so cool. That was the style, you know? That was it. So, not sure if we have any interest in these, but we will count them down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. We have 72 folks in here. Welcome in, everybody. Please give me a thumbs up in the video. I would appreciate it for YouTube. For the algorithm, I would appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Okay, that is going to Elaine Marie for 12.
Elaine Marie for 12. Thanks, Elaine. Appreciate that. You're going to love those. They're beautiful. They're in amazing condition. I'm glad you appreciate those. Folks have been asking me for some mid-century stuff, so I'm trying to find some mid-century stuff. Next up I have, Chris, this is going to be $18. This is made in Czechoslovakia, and she is heavy. She is a dancing woman. You can see she's kind of, I just got to notice on my screen here. And she's like a little dancing lady. And she's kind of bowing. Very heavy. She's 7.5 inches tall. And just a figurine. She's pink and she has like kind of like a red corset on. And she's got a red shoe sticking out underneath her dress here. And she is marked. I did finally get a jeweler's loop. So I was able to read underneath here because it's all smushed together. But it does say made in Czechoslovakia. It's all smushed together. There are some mold numbers on the bottom as well. And it is quite a heavy piece for what it is. It's not very thin. So she's actually pretty heavy, surprisingly. Now she's got some, I guess these were hand painted. So she's got, looks like they got a little bit too much paint there around her eye, I noticed, but. And she was going, I think, for a half mommy dearest eyebrows there. So, but these were hand painted, so they were all individually done. So I thought she was kind of nice. She's really beautiful. Isn't that nice? The detail is incredible. Incredible. Ding, 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 ding. I thought she was nice and perfect for Valentine's Day, to put her out for Valentine's. I thought that would be nice. You can even put a couple of flowers in between her arms here, like she's holding some flowers out. I just thought she was really beautiful. I liked her a lot. Very, very cool. And I can't believe how heavy she is for her size. Like, you know, whoever gets this, I mean, you'll see what I mean. She actually has a little bit of a heft to her, you know. So we'll count her down. I think we have some bids in there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. There's our dancing girl from Czechoslovakia. I'll let Chris do the refresh and all of that, and he'll let us know who our winner is.
Tina Lane for 20.
Tina for 20. Okay, thank you, Tina. For 20. Okay, thank you, honey. All righty. Next up, guys. I wrote a lot of notes here. We'll have a little teaching session. Yeah, right. Okay. At first, I thought these were Hazel Atlas. All right. You guys like amethyst, color amethyst? Check this out. You might remember this from one of my thrift hauls. Look at all of this. Chris, we're going to put $25 on the screen because they're going to get everything. And there's no damage to these at all. So $25 for this entire set. So this is actually made by the Continental Can Company. The Continental Can Company actually purchased Hazel Atlas back in 1956. And they still call this Hazelware. And it was called the Moroccan pattern. So if you see, it does have an octagonal design to them. And they are an amethyst color. I figured these would be perfect for Valentine's Day. Now, why do I only have 3 of these? Well, there were, I think, 3 or 4 more of these dishes. And they were heavily chipped. Really, really, really chipped. So I left them there. So you guys are getting the best of the best. I'm not going to bring you a bunch of chipped items. I mean, they were really heavily destroyed. So there were only 3 of these that were actually in decent condition. So these are like little berry bowls. So you're going to get these here. Now, these are probably from the 60s, late 50s, early 60s. These are 4 3/4 inches across from flat side to flat side. Or little berry bowls. You get 3 of those. And then you get 8 of the dessert plates. Now here are the dessert plates. They're not marked or anything. There's no maker's mark here or anything. But how beautiful are these? And this was the Moroccan amethyst pattern. Amethyst for obvious reasons. Isn't that nice? And you get 8 of those. And there they are. Aren't they beautiful? Perfect for Valentine's Day. And you get a whole set of 8 of those. I wish I had more of those. But you know, you can always find some of those at one of your local antique shops, or I'm sure they have some on eBay or whatever. Let's see here. Something else I wanted to tell you. They would call when they packaged these items up, they called it hazelware because it wasn't true hazel atlas. So these were probably made in the 60s, more than likely, because it's made by the Continental Can Company, but still considered like hazel atlas because it's still kind of that company. And people that probably worked for Hazel Atlas probably ended up working for the Continental Can Company anyway afterwards. So, and they're beautiful. It's good quality glass, nice and shiny, polished bottoms, but no maker's marks or anything like that. But when I saw these, I was like, whoa, couldn't believe that. Find these out in the wild, not easy, especially amethyst. Isn't that a beautiful set? I don't know. I'm just reading whatever I say. For Easter, mix it with pink glass. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, see, you can mix it with the, with the pink. Of course, I have a little note in here for myself. But yeah, you can mix the pink with the purple. Yeah, for Easter. Perfect. Perfect to serve your Easter cheesecake on. That's what I make every Easter, is Easter cheesecake. So, what makes it Easter cheesecake? Well, it has grated lemon zest and grated orange zest in it. Maybe I'll do a video of that. Woo! Getting all these ideas. So there they are, Chris. I'm going to count these down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. You can always use those little dishes as, like, you know, condiment dishes too. Doesn't have to be used for serving. But they made teacups, saucers, dinner plates. They made, it was a whole set. So if you like amethyst, purple.
And that will be a pass.
Okay, no problem. Alrighty, let me just change a pipel here. New pipel. Alright, next up, I have a McCoy planter. $16 on the screen, Chris. So you get this cute little McCoy planter. I must warn you ahead of time, though, it does have a little bit of a chip. Not a little. Right there. See it? But when it's on the base, when it's on the, you know, on something on the table, you can kind of spin it to the back. You don't really see it. Even when it's in the front, you don't really see it that much. But I had to rescue it because it was just too cute. And it's a McCoy. It says it right on the bottom there. I have it the right way? Yeah. You know, it says McCoy, USA. But, you know, unfortunately, somebody dinged it and got a nick out of it. But I cleaned it as best I could, and I think it came out pretty nice. Look how nice and shiny, clean. It's got a nice finish to it. It's not a pure white. It's probably like an off-white or cream color. And this is called their double handle vase. And the height is, did I write it down? Of course I didn't. 6 inch, just like a hair under 6 inches tall. So it's a very cute vase. It just has that little chippy here, but it's still a McCoy. And I'm not sure if that's an old, I don't know the as far as the stamps when McCoy did the stamping, whether that's an older one or not. I don't have a McCoy book, but look, there it is. So if anyone's interested in that, we will count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. It's a cute little vase. Let Chris do his little refreshing. Waiting for his lags.
No, we just had a bid come in right at the wire. Hold on. Heidi Esterholm for 17.
Heidi Esterholm. Okay, Heidi, thank you so much. And thank you anybody who bid on that. I think it was Kels. Thank you, Kels. Sorry about that, hon. I'll keep my eyes open for some more. Kels, do you collect the McCoy? I think a lot of people do. All right, so thank you, Heidi, on that one. Next up, guys, I have a meat platter. It's not fry glass, sorry, but this is glass bake. We have plenty of glass bake in this area, but it is in really good condition, Chris. $12 on the screen, please. This is 9 by 13 inches, so 13 by 9. And it has the indentations in here, so when you put your meat on here, all the juices drain and pool into this little area here. And it is marked glass bake on the back. Let's see that. And it's in really good condition, but these usually have, yeah, it has some very, very minor little like flea bites around the edge. I think there's only one. But it's in really good shape. There's no like cut marks on here. I think that might be a straw mark. That might be a cut mark. But it's in really good shape for its age. Has some scuffing on the edge here. You can probably see that right there. But not bad. Just a few little rough pieces, but you know, this wasn't high class glass. So, and it's perfect for like, you know, if you have like a little you know, little roast, little pot roast, and all your juices will drain right into the little holder here. It's a cute little piece. And it's got 4 little feet too. See the feet? Isn't that cute? 1, 2, 3, 4. And no chips on those guys. Sometimes the feet get chipped, but that's with the area where it collects the juices. So I thought that was really cute. It's got the 2 handles. Cute little piece. So I'm not sure if we have any bids, but I will count this one down.
And Jeff, you said this was glass bake?
This is made by Glass Bake. Yep. I'll hold it up again. You guys see that?
Yep.
Glass Bake.
USA Glass Bake.
I like Glass Bake. It gets a bum rap, but I like Glass Bake. And it has their ubiquitous that roughness that they do. That little texturized at the bottom. Glass Bake did that a lot. They were the competition to Pyrex. So, all right, we'll count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Especially with Easter coming up, people are going to be serving ham. Ham. Put your ham. Ham.
Ham.
Ham.
All right. That one is won by Jane Marie for 14.
Jane Marie Hunniday, hi, how are you? Didn't see you come in. Were you in the Lurkers Lounge? Thank you very much, hon. Appreciate that. That's a nice piece. You'll love that. All right, next up, guys, Pyrex. It's just a white bowl. There's no decoration on this at all. It's just plain white Pyrex. Chris, just $10. This is a one and a half pint bowl. And there's the markings on the bottom. Hopefully you guys can see that. Try to hold it as still as I can, but it's a one and a half pint bowl. And it's got, you know, the handle with the pour spout. You know, one is smaller, the other one is wider. Cinderella bowl, I think they called them too. Still have to get that Pyrex bowl. I know Jenny Mac was telling me about the Pyrex bowl, book that she bought. And I'm going to have to find that Pyrex book. I have to get that Pyrex book. Study up on my Pyrex so I know a little bit more about it. But it's in really good shape. Just a plain little bowl. Small one. As far as its size across. So I can measure that. Almost 6 inches across. And then from handle tip to handle tip, it's about 7 1/4. So about 7 1/4 and then 6 inches. It's a cute little bowl. Has some utensil marks in it. But perfect if you're, you know, for gravy or whatever, something small. Or a bowl of ice cream. I wouldn't mind having a big bowl of ice cream like that. Yum. Why not? I think this is kind of cool. Perfect for M&Ms. Ooh, I like M&Ms. Love it. That's what I had for a snack the other day at work. I was like, I'm in the mood for peanut M&Ms. So I got some peanut M&Ms. Yeah. So there it is. We will count this down, guys. If you guys collect Pyrex, this will go with anything because it doesn't have any markings on it and it's pure white. But it is Pyrex. I'll show you again. The bottom. Pyrex. All right. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Mom and I's favorite peanut butter. Yeah, peanut butter M&Ms, yum.
Okay, that one's going to Kells for 10, and also reminding everyone to make sure you're in live chat or all chats so that you're getting the most up-to-date comments as they're coming through.
Okay. Thanks, Chris. All right. Thanks, Kels. I was just reading everybody's comment. I read Midway Rose talk about Vienna Mocha Chunk ice cream. My mom's favorite ice cream was like a coffee. Yeah, it was like coffee chip or something. She used to get it from. She used to talk about it all the time. She was the best ice cream, and she used to get it from the. What is it? No, not Holiday Inn. Howard Johnson's. They used to make it Mocha Chunk or something like that. Mocha Chip. Just talk about it all the time. So I bet you it tastes just like that. All right, for Kels on that one. Thank you, Kels. Thanks, hon. Let's see. What do we got here? Okay, this is 2 pink candlesticks. Now, Chris, 13 on the screen. These are a swirl pattern. They have a pretty swirl pattern. Really pretty. I'm thinking these are Anchor Hocking. I didn't really have time to look these guys up. I just washed them. They have a little bit of roughness around the edges.
So that's not considered carnival glass, right? Because this doesn't have the...
This would be depression glass, not carnival glass. No.
Okay.
No. This would be like depression glass. If this was made in the 30s, 40s, they would consider this depression glass. And it's a light pink to match, same pink that matches that Macbeth Evans bowl. So, It's a swirl pattern. I know that Anchor Hocking did make a swirl pattern, but I'm not sure if they made candlesticks. But you could see the type of swirl it is. Kind of goes at an angle, kind of like a pinwheel kind of a thing. And there's the candle bowl there. Pretty. They almost look amber, but they're not. They're pink. Perfect for Easter or Valentine's Day. Really pretty. Look like an owl. They're really pretty. And they're flat too, so they're kind of like low profile. If you don't like have any, like if you don't want like super, actually it probably shows up the pink even better against white. See? Now you can really see the pink. Yeah, these are really pretty. They're just, very simple. So I don't know if we have any bids on these, but we will count these down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. What are we talking about? Friendly. Oh, friendlies. Yeah, Kels, we got plenty of friendlies over here in New England. Definitely.
And that's going to be a pass, Jeff.
Okay. Marie calendars. Yum. All righty. So next up, what is this? Oh, Anchor Hocking, a red ruffle vase, $9, Chris, on the screen. If anybody wants one of these for Valentine's Day, I found a red one. I usually find green in these things, but I found a red one. So here's a red one. Anchor Hocking red ruffle vase. Short and stout. Tip me over and pour me out. That would be a teapot. Well, we got a teapot coming up. So, not really much to say about this other than a ruffled Anchor Hocking, short little ruffled Anchor Hocking vase. I can give you the dimensions if you want the height. It's about 3 inches tall. It's a cute little thing. And I never see red. I always see, and of course it's scuffed on the bottom, so it's an older one. But perfect for a couple of roses if you cut them really short and you just have your roses just kind of like all like kind of pushed in there in one mound. How pretty would that be? Perfect. And, or save it for Christmas too. Why not? So, all right, we'll count this one down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. I feel like I'm losing my pencils.
And that is going to Kells for 9.
Kells for 9. All right. Thanks, Kells. You will love that. You have any of those already, Kells? You have the green one. You can put them both out for Christmas. Yeah, there's a Marie Callender's restaurant, Chris.
I had no idea.
Oh, yeah. That's how she started. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Serving basically food like you find in the frozen section. Yeah.
Where are they based out of?
I want to say Midwest. Am I right, guys? I think it's Midwest.
So
is that where Marie Callender's is? I think the restaurants are still open too, aren't they?
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, there's talking about they're closing them. Kells was saying they're closing them all.
They're closing them all, really? Oh, that's too bad.
Maybe in her area.
Oh, you do have one for Valentine's Day and you want more? Perfect. I know. More the merrier. Have a collection of them. You did like 3 or 4 of those on your table filled with roses. Be pretty. Yep. Yep. Yeah, we like the pot pie. I get some of the Marie Callender's dinners because sometimes if it's just me eating, you know, I'll get something for myself. I like actually her meatloaf is not bad. I like my own meatloaf, but once in a blue moon, if I don't feel like making it and I want meatloaf, her meatloaf meal is not bad. The frozen. The what else is it? We like the chicken pot pie.
Chicken and turkey pot pie are my favorites.
The only thing I do not like of hers is her pies. The pies I don't care for. I mistakenly bought one of her pumpkin pies. No. I don't like my pumpkin pie very spicy. I like my pumpkin pies so you can actually taste the pumpkin. And all you could taste, it tasted like mushy cinnamon. I was not happy with it. It basically was one bite and the rest of it went right in the garbage. I was like not having it. I was like, why did I buy this when I usually make a really good pumpkin pie for myself? So I've learned my lesson to never do that again. So anyway, yeah, I'm all set with that. Hey, Patrick, how are you, buddy? Good to see you. Oh, I'm getting notices here. All right. I didn't put my phone on Do Not Disturb. That's why. Usually I do that beforehand. So, Chris, if we could do, let's see, $15 on the screen. This is a Nepon sugar bowl. And there's the mark on the bottom. So there's a Nepon sugar bowl. Really, really pretty. Does have a little wear on the gold because it was definitely used. So it does have a little wear. Okay. Patrick, this is what you call the breakable sale. I don't think I have anything here that's unbreakable. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate it. That means a lot. So this is a really nice sugar bowl, guys. It's gold, and it has inside the flower, if you can see them. It's hard to see, but it's like a light green, almost like a sage green. And also in all the flowers, actually, they're all sage green and gold. Really pretty, hand painted, beautiful inside, nice and clean. Of course, I cleaned it. So of course, it's clean. Perfect lid, but there's some gold, wear on the lid too. See, but that's it's patina, shows its age. It's an older piece, so it's very pretty. No chips or cracks or dings or nicks or anything. So it's a pretty sugar bowl. I don't have the creamer, sadly. They did not have the creamer there. I looked and I looked. Sometimes they'll put these in with like vases, and then they'll put like the creamers in with the mugs. At these at the thrift stores, and it's like. But I always look. Because you never know. But unfortunately, could not find it. So here it is. I'll count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop.
And that'll be a pass.
Pass. Okay, no problem. All right, next up, I have this cute little $10, Chris, on the screen. This is made in Germany as well. I think it's marked Germany on the bottom. Yes, Germany as well. And I just could not resist this. Look at this tiny little vase. Is this not cute? It's 3 inches tall, and it's got these 2 little girls on the front. And how adorable is this? With these blue flowers, such pretty blue. And look at them. How unique is that? Perfect for like a vanity or your bathroom with a couple of forget-me-nots or freesias or whatever in there. It's got some gold around the top and the rim. I think some might be rubbed off a little bit. It's an old piece. But it's a tiny little vase. Perfect little bud vase. Or if you grow any lilies of the valley, you know, you could put some lilies of the valley in here in the spring. I just thought that was so charming. But look at those little Victorian girls on the front. How adorable are they? And I just thought this was so cute. Those look like, I don't know, maybe they're forget-me-nots? I'm not sure. Or I can just say what I always say, they're just weeds. But maybe somebody out there knows what they are. But what a cute little vase, right? And it's in great condition. And it's marked Germany on the bottom. I can show you the bottom. There's the bottom. It's a cute little piece. I thought it was adorable. Isn't that darling? I'm not sure if we have any interest in this. All right. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Forget-me-nots were popular on the, yeah. So that's why I'm thinking they are probably forget-me-nots.
That is a pass.
Okay. And let's see. Oops. All my papers in order here. Okay, next up I have some Anchor Hocking, some more candlesticks. And I found these, and these are so pretty, and then I didn't notice what was wrong with it until I got home. So one of them has a boo-boo. So $10, Chris, for both of them. That's as a set. So these are called, I believe, there are so many names that they call these things, and I believe this is the diamond herringbone pattern. But before you get too excited, one of them does have now it doesn't look like there's anything wrong. See how as I'm turning it around? But one of them does have a chunk taken out right here. Let me see if I can find it. See, it's hard to find. So right here. See how it's not a full little scallop on the bottom? It's like a partial scallop. There's a little bit of a chip taken out right there. So it's not too bad. I mean, I would still use them on my table because you can't even see it. Yeah. As you spin it around, you don't even know it's gone. And they're really pretty. Yeah, and they're the what did I say these were? These were the diamond and lattice or diamond and herringbone Anchor Hocking, probably from the 50s. Yep. Not crystal, just, just glass, pressed glass. So they're cute. The bowls are in good shape. No cracks to them. Sometimes if people let the candles burn down, these will tend to crack. But they're fine. They just have their mold marks. Pressed in a mold. They're pretty. Easter coming up. So yeah, you never see it. And that was the only one. I didn't notice it until I got home. I said, oh, I'm good for that. I get so excited in the store. I'm like, oh, those are gorgeous. And right away, I pack them in my little carrier, and I don't notice it until I get home when I start washing and cleaning them up. But they came out nice and clean. They're really pretty. They almost look like they're crystal. Really pretty. So we'll count these down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. There they are. Turn it towards the wall, exactly like Scott would say. Exactly, just turn it towards the wall. Same with the vase. Turn it towards the wall.
All right, we have Kells for 10.
Kels for 10. All right, Kels. Thank you, hon. Yeah, those are really nice. I have a lot of turn it to the walls in my house. Because I can't, it's just how I am. I can't, like something like that. I wouldn't just, just let it go, because they would destroy it. They'd crush it, recycle it, throw it away, whatever they do with it. Just saving these beautiful things. So, all right. What do I have next? Oh, these are cool. I think you guys will like these. I know Scott had some of these on his show a couple of times, these patterns. So you're going to get both of these pieces, Chris, for $20 total. It's a set starting at 20 bucks. Not each, it's for the set. So you got a pie plate. This is made by Kitchen Craft. And it's oven safe or oven serve. So you can bake a pie in that. That's a pie plate. And then this is made by the Edwin M. Knowles China Company. I believe this was Homer Laughlin was affiliated with them. And then it's called Hostess, I believe. It's the pattern. And it only has just a little bit of paint loss right here on the plate. Just that one little. And these actually had my hydrogen peroxide bath because they were heavily, heavily crazed. Well, not crazed, but stained rather, because there's no crazing on these. But they were heavily. Now this one here does have a couple of little dots here and there, and those would not come out. Those did lighten up quite a bit, but this was used as a pie plate. So you're baking your pies in here, or slipping your Marie Callender pie in here and pretending that you made it. But it has that really cool 1930s pattern on it. And I just thought they matched nice. So you can even use this as a serving platter. But it's a plate. I believe it's 9 inches. Nope, I'm wrong. 10 inches. So you can even use this as a platter. Big enough. So you get both pieces for $20. And these are really nice. And they had my hydrogen peroxide bath, so they're definitely clean. And sterile. They're really cool. I was tempted to keeping just the plate for myself because, I have like a stack of plates that are older that I just use just for myself. Like, if I had pizza tonight, I'd have my pizza on it. But I was like, no, I think this would make a nice set because somebody might appreciate this to start a collection. And the colors almost match, so figured somebody would be interested in that. They're very, very 30s. So I'll show you the back marks too. So there's the Edwin M. Knowles in the back. And then here is the Kitchen Craft in the back. And they're really cool. I just love these. They're very cool. No. Or if you're eating spaghetti, eat spaghetti out of here. So this way the sauce doesn't run all over the place. Use it as a plate. Doesn't have to be a pie plate. Use it as a plate. Make use of things you have for other purposes. Doesn't always have to be for what it was intended. So we'll count these down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. They're very nice.
Okay, we have, hold on. All right, we have Lisa for 22.
Okay, Lisa, thank you very much.
Sorry, Crazy
And thank
Katie
you. I think Briar bid on those. Thank you, Briar. I'll keep my eyes open for some more for you.
Yeah, Crazy K, you just came in under the wire.
Oh, and I just see Crazy K come in. Yeah, you might want to refresh, hun, because that might, that might be throwing it off. So many lags. The lags are always, these computers and ugh. Alrighty. Okay. All right, next up, I have something really, really unique. Now, this is definitely mid-century modern. Chris, $15 on the screen. From what I could find out, this is, and I did not polish or anything with this because I wasn't sure how to treat brass. And I know a lot of people like brass just as it is. This was made by the Ole company, O-L-E-E, in the 50s and 60s. And it's actually a bowl. It's a brass bowl. How cool is that? Isn't that neat? And even it doesn't have a flat bottom on it, but it does sit. It will sit on a table. And this was called like a feather pattern vase. See how it has the feathers? Not a vase, a bowl. And it is brass, and it is, has a good heft to it. And it's really nice. It has, you can see the pattern. It goes all the way around. Like the 50s, just a very mid-century modern. Something you'd have in the center of your coffee table. Pretty cool, huh? Isn't that funky? I saw that. I said, what the heck is that? So at first I thought it was a spoon rest. You put your spoon in here. I'm sure you could use it as that. But it's made for, it's still got a little bit of sticker residue on it, but I can rub that off for you guys. I just thought it was really cool. You can use that as a helmet. Like a Viking. But I thought it was kind of cool, right? Look at that. And it's got a heft to it. And a lot of people like brass. So it's really, really nice. It looks like Florida Golden Girls in. Thank you, hon. It's really pretty. It's very unique. I've never seen it before. So, and just by the way it just sits, it doesn't have a flat bottom to it. It's just round, but it's balanced in such a way where it doesn't go anywhere when it sits flat. Obviously it'll roll around if somebody reaches in and grabs some M&Ms out of it. But it's really cool. All right, well, we'll count this one down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. And again, I didn't polish it or anything because I'm not really sure. I don't want to ruin any brass. I'll let you guys do all that stuff if you want to do that. But it was made by Ole. Never heard of it before. Ole.
All right, Florida Golden Girl for 20.
Okay, thank you, Florida Golden Girl. I appreciate that. Okay, next up, guys. Oh my goodness. Are you ready for this? To show you all this, it's going to be a while. Now, you're going to get, this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces, essentially, not including the lids. So I have this set. Chris, this whole set is going to be $30 for the entire set. If you guys remember this lusterware, Japan lusterware set, I had a cruet set not too long ago. I'm not sure who bought that from me, but the cruet set and with the little mustard or jam thing with the spoon would match this. It's the exact same pattern. So there's the teapot. Here's the teapot. Really pretty. No damage to it at all. It has a little steam vent on the top. Okay, so you get that. You'll get the sugar bowl. Here's the sugar bowl. And the sugar bowl, the lid on it, the gold is, you know, a little bit rubbed off, has a little patina because they obviously use that sugar bowl quite a bit. So there's the sugar bowl. And I don't believe, yeah, these are marked. Hand painted, made in Japan. So there they are. So there's the sugar bowl. And then you have the creamer. Here's the creamer. Really pretty, no damage to it. And these were hand painted, so you know they're not perfect. Some of the trim here is kind of rubbed a little bit, or it's the way it was painted and then glazed. I think it was the way it was glazed, because yeah, look at, they even got a little bit of the paint here. I mean, this, again, not high quality glass, not, you know, but it was, you know, I mean, this is all, you know, Japan made, beautiful stuff. And it lasted, look at all these years. Beautiful. I love this. I love this pattern, this set. You get 2 cups and saucers. And this is how I stack my cups and saucers, just how I do it. So there's the cup and saucer set. You get 2 of those. That's all they had. They're so fragile and they're so thin. They probably had more, but more than likely when they threw them in those bins, they probably got broken. So you get 2 of those. Okay. And then now the plates, I've got 3 plates. Now I'm basically not even, if you guys don't even want the 3rd plate, I'm just going to throw it in. I don't even, or I was going to actually just throw it away. It's so heavily damaged. Look at it. And it even, as I look at it now, it's actually cracked. You know what? I'm not even going to, this isn't, unless you guys want it as like an under plate for like a plant. See how it's cracked? I don't know if you can see that. There's a crack, and it's, look how heavily used and damaged it is. So, and it's got a big, it's got a star crack right through it. I don't know if that's showing up or not, Chris.
I can't see it in the light, but
yeah, it does. It has a big crack right in the middle of it. So I don't really want to include that. But if you guys, if whoever wants that, if anybody's interested in this set, the other plates are fairly decent. They have some utensil marks to it, but these are in good shape. Some utensil marks on them, of course. But yeah, when I ever got that one home, I said, ugh, and I never even noticed the crack. Yeah, it's a crack all the way through. Yeah, so I would just, you know, probably throw this away or use it as, you can use it as an underplant for like under a plant. So that's the whole set, guys. So you get all that. So it's basically a service for 2. So let's just basically say a service for 2. So there you go. And then you get the teapot, the teapot, the saucers, and cups, and the cream and sugar that go along with it. It's pretty set. Ooh. I find stuff like that occasionally around here. Not very often, but. So I didn't even realize that. I didn't even realize that actually had a crack on it. Chris, can you wipe out that starting bid and put 25 instead? Just put $25.
Sure.
And we'll do 20. We'll do 25. You can go up and delete that starting bid. Yeah, we'll retract that, guys. So that whole set, we'll start at 25 because that plate is just really bad. But I'll throw it in if anybody does wants that set. It's a beautiful luster set. So we'll count it down. I'll just hold up the teacups and saucers and the teapot. But you guys know what it has. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. I can't remember who won that. Bonnie, was that you? Maybe that one that Cruet set with the little mustard. Can't remember who won that. That was so long ago.
Okay, Kels for 25.
25 Kels. Okay, darling. Kels, I'm going to have to send a couple of different boxes because I don't want these to get broken on you, sweetie. I know you don't mind, and I appreciate that. I want to make sure everything gets to you safely. Do you want that broken one, or you want me to just toss it? That cracked one? Do you want me to just throw it in? Let me know if you want it.
She wants all three, Jeff.
Yeah, sure. You can have it. And just know that the third one is really damaged. And it has that crack through it. So, but put it under your plants. That's what I do with a lot of my. Ask Chris. I have them under my plants in the bathroom. Yes, I have plants in my bathroom. I have plants all over my house, which is good because it cleans the air, especially in the bathroom. That's a whole other story. Okay. Let's see. Crystal Clear Studios. Oh, yes. Anybody familiar with Crystal Clear Studios? This is their Moravian collection. Talk about mid-century modern. But we're going to start this at $16, Chris. These tend to go a little bit more because, I mean, this thing is heavy, guys. Check this out. Talk about mid-century modern. These tend to go for a little bit more. It has frosted glass on it, on some of these little petals, and the other petals are clear. Now, the reason I'm going a little bit lower on the price is because it is a little bit thick glass. Can you see the fogginess? Not sure if that shows up at all. Can you see the fogginess? See it? So somebody must have had water in this, and they must have had like maybe a plant in it, or they may have been using it like for floating candles. I don't know. But it does have it is like a little bit of a thick glass going around the base on the inside. But if you're using it for something on a table with things in it, you don't even see it. It's still really beautiful. And the outside is perfectly fine. And it's really beautiful. It's got the little petals, or some are frosted and some are clear. And it's just a beautiful pattern. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's got a little base on it. There's the base. It's probably something from the 60s. I don't know too much about it, but I do know it's made by Crystal Clear Studios. And it's their Moravian collection. So, I'm not sure if anybody's be interested in it, but I figured I would bring it. If you guys like it, great. If not, that's fine too. Thought it was kind of cool. There's no chips or cracks or anything. It just has a little bit of that thick glass to it. So it is pretty, and it's huge. As far as its height goes, too, I should measure how tall it is. To the top of one of these little petals or points, it's almost, I would say, 6 3/4 inches tall, and it's about just about 9 inches across, maybe 8 3/4, between 8 3/4. Yeah, let's say about 8 3/4. So there it is. So I'm not sure if anybody's interested, but we'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Yeah, that's a great idea, Kels. You can put the teapot on it. That's a great idea. Perfect. You might want to put a napkin, though, first, because it's already cracked. If you put a hot teapot on it, it might crack it even more. Just heads up on that one.
And that one's a pass.
Yep, no problem. All righty. And guess what, guys? That is it. It's actually, well, you know what? No, I do have one more item that I found before the sale started, and I just washed these guys. Speaking of ice cream, we were talking about ice cream before. I do have one more item. These are made by Indiana Glass, and it's a pair. Ooh, Wow, that had like a sliver on it. That pencil. Weird. These are Indiana glass. They're like they would make like sundaes in these. And I found these. I just thought they were really cool. If anybody be interested in these, I would start these probably at $12 for the pair. They're Indiana glass. Really good shape. I have two more down in the basement, but they're not Indiana glass and they're not this design. I think it's a different design. I don't think they're Indiana glass. So, but I found these and they were just gross. They must have been in somebody's basement or attic and they were nasty. And I literally just washed them probably half hour before the show started. And I said, oh, maybe if we have time. And I just put them over here. Good thing I looked over there. And there was something from last week that I was going to show too, Chris. Remember? And I forgot. Oh, it was another sugar bowl. I don't know if anybody's interested in another sugar bowl, but no, I don't think anybody took that Nepon sugar bowl I have tonight. So
no.
Yeah. But so then I have these if anybody's interested in these. These are really nice for like sundaes, you know, hot fudge sundaes.
Root beer floats.
So root beer floats. My fave.
Got to be A&W.
Yes. Yep, root beer floats in these. Yep. The days when the pharmacies used to have soda fountains. The good old days. So I'm not sure if we have any bids, but I'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. There they are. They're really nice, and they're nice and smooth too. You know, really cute. I thought they were nice. Have a sundae with your sweetheart.
Okay, Midway Rose for 12.
Okay, Midway Rose. Thank you very much. What number was that? 21? See, I didn't even write this down. That's how fresh it was. Let's see. Indiana. Welcome to Indiana. Indiana glasses. I'll just do that. I'll know what that is. Okay. All right, guys. That's really it. If anybody wants, does anybody want me to go backwards? Anybody pop in late? Want me to go backwards? And I know it's only 9:30 and I'm already
It's
done.
early, Jeff. Let's
I have a lot this week because, guys, I didn't have a lot of time to plan. So
it's early, Jeff. Let's go back through everything that was a pass, and maybe if someone was interested that wasn't here, they can go.
I can do that if you want. Sure. Yep.
We have time.
So there is that mid-century. This is a chafing dish, mid-century modern. Chris, this was $18. B&W Buenilium is the brand for Buchner and Warner. Mid-century chafing dish, the wooden handles. It's got the insert on it. And of course, it's impossible to take it out with one hand. You got to like dump it out. But it has the insert dish, and you put the warm water underneath, and the candle or the sterno actually heats the water and keeps it warm and keeps your food warm. Or you can cook right at the table with it, like Julia Child made her bananas Foster. So we'll count this down, starting at $18. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, so next up, starting at $20, we have an art glass perfume bottle with the dauber. Has the dauber. There's some bubbles in there. See the bubbles in the glass? And there's a little dauber top. No chips or damage to it. Beautiful. And it's heavy. And this was starting at 20. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. And let's see here. What else did we have? Maybe wants that. All right, this was the mid-century Moroccan Amethyst. 3 fruit bowls, and you get 8 dessert plates for $25. Woo, these things are heavy. And it's that beautiful purple, beautiful amethyst. Gorgeous. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. And let's see. The Nepon sugar bowl was $15. Really pretty with that beautiful sage green. Very, very pretty. But you can go with any creamer. If you have a clear glass creamer, you can put a clear glass creamer right next to it if you're serving tea. As some of the gold is worn off, has that nice patina because it was used. Beautiful inside, nice and shiny. No chips or damage to the lids or anything. 10. Did I already say a price, Chris?
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
15.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. If anybody sees anything after the show and they're interested in it, if nothing sells, feel free to email me at the email address below here, and I'll be glad to work something out with you. We have this cute little German vase with the 2 little girls on it. Look at how adorable is that. 10 for that was $10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. If you're contemplating, you can also just say in the chat if there's something else if there's something you're interested in, just say, oh yes, the chafing dish, or oh yes, the blah, blah. Then I can go back to it. Just let me know.
Okay, hold on, Jeff. So that went to Midway Rose for 10.
Okay, great. Okay, great. Great. Where did I put it? Okay, Midway Rose, thank you so much. That's so pretty. And I think that's the last one. Yeah, and the last one that did not sell was that big, huge mid-century modern. Almost looks like a crown. $16. Crystal Clear Studios, but it does have a little bit of that thick glass on the inside because somebody decided they were going to probably fill it up with water and put something in it. But you could do that. You could fill it up with water and float candles in it. That would be pretty on the center of a table, actually, with the frosted glass. So, or you can use this upside down even. You can even use it as like a stand and put something on top of it, like a plate or whatever, I know it's kind of silly, but you can always use it as like a plate, like a platter or whatever on the top of it. Different ways of thinking. So 10, 9. Oh, and this was $16, Chris, on that. This was a $16. Yeah, I think I mentioned it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. So those are all the items that did not sell tonight, guys. So if there's anybody that watches the video after the live and you're interested in anything, feel free to email me at the email address again below, and we will work something out. Does anybody have any questions for me? Or does anybody want to chit chat or anything about anything? Anything about anything? I don't have anything new to show you guys that I've recently purchased for myself. Oh, I will show you something though. You know what I did purchase that I'm going to clean. I'm going to make a little video of it because I know you guys like to see the before and after. So I'll give you guys a little preview of the before, which I've already done. Which is kind of cool. I will show you that. I did no, I did not. Actually, Chris was trying to work on some of that. How many tasty cakes did I bring home? I actually bought 2 that day, and I ate them both while we were there. While we were down in Florida, I actually ate both of them with coffee, and they were fantastic. They were really good. I'm glad you guys saw the video. It was a riot.
Yeah, regarding the sick glass. So because it's a platter.
Well, Chris talks. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I had to kind of do a little, like, I'm actually in the process of stripping some copper wire to make my own little copper Brillo pad to kind of do what you had recommended, because you can't exactly shake and with the copper beads. So I'm giving that a try, JR, and I will definitely keep you apprised if that heals it. Initially, I just poured the muriatic acid and let it sit, but it didn't do anything, unfortunately, because I wasn't scrubbing it.
Yeah, he's gonna work on that, definitely. And I know that I was talking with Eric. You guys you guys know him as Urban Antiques. Or is that no? I always get him in. Oh gosh, is he Urban? Yeah, Urban Ghost Hunter. He's actually going to be doing possibly a video about how to take care of sick glass using some of the muriatic acid, and he's going to hopefully post that and start a channel on his own. So, but I'll let him talk about that when he pops in here sometime. Maybe he'll pop in tonight. I don't know. But oh, Kels has to run. Bye, Kels. Thank you. You stay warm. Thank you so much for all your purchases, and all your goodies will be on their way. Thank you so much. Have a good night, hon. Oh, Tina, it looks like Tina's going to bed too. Night, Tina. I just wanted to show you guys this platter. And thank you, Tina, very, very much as well. So I wanted to show you guys this platter. Isn't this nasty? Beautiful platter, but look at how gross it is. It is a nasty. Look at it. See how gross? This is how I find them. How nasty? I know you guys like to see the befores. So I'm going to do a before and after, and then you guys will see this. I'll bring this to a sale. And this is very similar. I think I had this exact platter, and I found another one. So I'm not sure who had purchased it from me. The one I had prior to this. I think I had glasses on it. I think I during my cocktail party when I did a little cocktail party thing. So yeah, I found this and I'm like, another one. And it's the Rogers. Yep, it's a WM Rogers. 17.1. So I'm gonna polish this up. And I think somebody asked what kind of cleaner I use. Was that who asked? Somebody asked me about that. About which cleaner? Jan Marie asked me. Yeah. So the cleaner I use. Oh, that chafing dish is shaking away. This is what I use. Goddard's polish, and it works really, really good. And you can get it on Amazon. That's where I found it. Proprietary English cleaners and polishes. Yep, they use this in England. Yep, and it's great. I used to use Wright silver polish all the time, but I found that this one works really, really well. I know somebody had told me about another one that they use too, and I can't for the life of me think of what type it was, but I tried this too. I did see a guy that I think Martha Stewart had it on her show one time. She had a guy from New York who was like a silversmith, and he recommended this stuff. And I said, I'll give it a shot. So figured I'd try it. It works really well, you know. So, I mean, heck, why not? Why don't I do a little bit right now? Knowing me, I'll probably be up a little bit late anyway. And you guys will be able to see live action. And just how clean it gets. I'll just do one portion and you can compare it. Even the filigree, even like the carving on the inside and everything. I mean, you know, it's not just the polish too. You know what else I'm using, right? Chris, you know what else I'm using beside the polish?
It's just like magic with a little bit of elbow grease. Everything
There
will
you
come
go.
nice
There
and clean.
you go. Elbow grease. That's what I was looking for. Yep. So I'll use the back of it just to wipe it. So you guys can see how clean it comes out. Look at that. What a difference, right? Compared to that. See that? That's stunning. Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, it's good polish. So now I know what I'm going to do after the show tonight. As my fingers are all covered in schmutz. So, yeah, it's a really good polish. So I'll polish this up and I'll bring this to you guys the next time. Unless you want me to auction it off right now if anybody's interested. No, I'll bring it to you next time. So, I've had quite a bit tonight. So, I guess that's about it. Am I missing anything, Chris? I'll get the invoices and the shipping and everything out tomorrow or Tuesday. So just look for those in your email. If you don't get them by, say, Wednesday or Thursday, shoot me an email and say, hey, I didn't get the invoice or whatever. And I can send you a link to your invoice. Sometimes it just doesn't work because I know PayPal has some problems sometimes too. So, but with that, I will bid you adieu. And I hope you guys have a wonderful week. And stay warm wherever you are. And please keep all these people in your prayers with these tragedies that have been occurring with these planes and helicopters and things. So just please keep everybody in your prayers as will I. So until then, I will see you guys soon. Hopefully I'll have some cool videos coming out this week, maybe with some cleaning or whatever. Maybe do a baking video soon. But stay tuned. And thanks for subscribing, and thanks for being here tonight to each and every one of you. And anything you want to say, Chris?
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody. Have a great one. Bye for now.